Plaintiff Lakeisha Grimm has known the defendant for 20 years. Lakeisha claims the defendant has been known to terrorize people when she's angry, and she's done everything from stabbing her victims to vandalizing cars. Lakeisha claims after she and the defendant had an argument, she threw Lakeisha's property in their neighbor's pool, so she's suing. Defendant Tamika Hollins denies that she's a violent person, but says she has had to use force with people from time to time when they provoke her. Tamika admits she took some of Lakeisha's property, but she's countersuing because she claims Lakeisha threatened her life.
Tell me what happened here.
Okay, Your Honor. I've known Tamika for about 20 years. I was good friends with her sister, and throughout the years, I've watched her terrorize people and do things to people, but I never thought that she would do it to me.
In what way?
Well, first off, she did a year in jail for stealing clothes from a department store. She tore apart her own mother's car so they wouldn't start because she was upset with her. She took wires out so it wouldn't start. Many fights with girls. She would stab them, put bleach on them. She had a guy.
That is so not true.
She had a guy that she was dealing with who he had a rental car, and she bust the windows, flattened the tires for whatever dispute. What she does is when she's upset, she takes it out on the person and their property.
Ma'am, did you do any of these
Your
things?
Honor, that is not true. That
You've never done any of the things?
That's not true. I has had where I had to use force towards people who provoke me into doing things to them. But some of the things she's mentioned is not true, Your Honor.
I'll do my best, ma'am, not to provoke you to use force.
Judge Mathis, I would like to clear up what Lakeisha has stated.
You said you only use force when you're provoked.
Yes, but I mean, it's because people have been and did things to me that I just retaliate sometimes.
Okay. Well, self-defense is
self-defense. That's what it be, Your Honor.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, all of this started January of 2009. I was born in in St. Louis, and I decided to relocate to Las Vegas with a good friend of mine. She lives there. I transferred my job, and at the same time, she was just visiting. She was coming to visit Vegas, and then she was following on going to California to visit a friend also. So when we first got there, the trip, everything was fine or whatever. Everything was going good. We was walking, exercising together, talking, whatever. Mind you, we've known each other 20 years. So I guess to get down to it, we went to the grocery store to go grocery shopping. So she decided, well, I don't want to go to the grocery store. I'll just wait around on y'all, walk around the lot. Okay, so once we get out the grocery store, we call her like we're getting ready to leave.
To do with the case.
This is what happened. This is what provoked you to steal my stuff.
But it has nothing to do with the case.
You better be careful.
Today.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with the case. The reason why we're here today.
Said she liked to fight.
Okay.
She didn't let you.
So pertaining to the case.
Your Honor.
No, I gotta let her speak. Hey, no.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, first of all, Your Honor.
Sound like she can fight.
Your Honor, first of all, I do believe the reason why Lakeisha is here today trying to sue me is because Lakeisha has a crush on her witness, which is her today, Kahilia. And whenever I am in Kahilia's presence, and she give me her undivided attention because me and her is real good friends, which Lakeisha met Kahilia through me. She has caused disruptive behavior, even with Kahilia, to the fact she argued with her on the regular about her leaving her boyfriend, give up all the friends she had before she met Keisha, and that she would help Kahilia to take her kids and assist her with her bills, Your Honor.
Can you speak on it?
In 2009.
So let me understand what you're saying. You're saying that, one, she's upset with you because she thinks her female companion is interested in you.
Yes.
Two,
I'm not gay.
You say that they argue all the time.
Yeah,
because the witness left her husband and kids for her.
No, Lakeisha, starting from St. Louis, Missouri, Lakeisha has always argued with Kahilia about leaving her boyfriend.
Who's leaving their boyfriend?
Kahilia to leave her
that's what I was
boyfriend.
saying.
Yes, so Lakeisha basically could be with with
Right.
Cahilia.
That's what I was saying.
Yes.
All right.
Never have been with a girl. Always love men. So
All
scratch
right.
that.
Okay.
No, Your Honor.
So, now what you clapping your hands
Your Honor.
for? What
Can
difference
you let
do
my
it make
witness
to
talk,
you?
Your Honor?
Clapping your hands.
My witness would like to speak. Can she speak?
Come on up. State your name.
Your Honor, my name is Cahilia Hammond. I am friends with both of the young ladies, and me and her have never had any kind of sexual relationship. Me and Keisha have had arguments, but our best friends have arguments on occasions.
those type of
Even me and Tamika have had.
About you leaving your boyfriend.
Not
Well, I
about
have
leaving my
plenty of talk with
boyfriend.
you about not leaving your boyfriend.
She never
your
talked
current
to me
boyfriend
about leaving
now
my
in
boyfriend.
Vegas,
But you, as you
not
can
to leave
tell,
your
you
boyfriend
can
for
argue.
Lakeisha.
Let's get to the property, ma'am.
What happened was we had an altercation. She was downstairs on the phone talking about me. I went and I
Not
confronted
true.
her. And my friend came downstairs and kind of broke it up like, you guys are disrespecting my house. I left it alone. I went upstairs. I had to get ready for work. Okay, while I'm upstairs apologizing to her because, mind you, I just moved there
What
with
happened
her.
while you were upstairs?
I guess the items that she has is what she stole.
Those are your items?
Those are my items.
Okay.
And I also, I had a red duffel bag by the door. So the day that she did it, I didn't know that she took my items. She took the whole red suitcase, and what she didn't steal out of there, she threw over the fence, and things landed in the neighbor's pool and on their ground. Those she took with her.
Okay, you have a list of items?
Your Honor, may
Ma'am, what are
I
you
speak?
saying?
Your Honor, first of all, the day that she's talking about, it was actually 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm on the phone talking to my friend from California. She was calling to see when I was coming to California. Lakeisha, I slept in the family room downstairs. Lakeisha slept in the upstairs room with Cahilia, 2 daughters. She liked to eardrop on my conversation. She's up in the little overview window where she sleep at, hustling my conversation with my friend. And
The house is my style. You can hear it every day.
Your Honor, we're discussing when I'm going to come to California, and that Lakeisha's play mother happens to be my friend in California, daughter's father play sister.
Ma'am, you sound as guilty as they come.
No, Your Honor.
You talking about everything, every
Your
single
Honor.
element other than what this woman has accused you
No,
of doing.
Your Honor, I'm just telling you how I got started. I'm saying
Go
That's
ahead.
fine. Get to
Your
how
Honor,
you
how-
Quiet.
Your Honor, how she said it happened is not true is what I'm
All
telling
right.
you. It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Got that part.
Okay.
No. You're not going to go back
Can't
over
hear
all
you.
that.
Okay, Judge Mathis, sorry. She, Your Honor, she comes downstairs.
Okay.
She say, shut up. And you don't be discussing my play mother. Keep my play mother name out of your mouth. And by this time, she called me other than Tamika.
I never went
She
upstairs.
used profanity. She called me other than Tamika.
Go ahead.
So I gets up. By this time, Cookie and her boyfriend wake up, run down the steps, telling us to shut up. So I tell Cahilia she can't talk to me like this. So by this
That's
time,
her house. This her house.
But she,
Quiet. Come on.
okay, by this time, look, I'm sorry, Your Honor. By this time, Lakeisha leave out. She leave out to go to work. It's a little red duffel bag that with some little 99-cent costume jewelry and everything, and a couple of bootleg hair scarves. By the front door that I did because she caused me so much distress being there that I did take and throw over into the neighbor's yard.
So, ma'am, you admit to taking her things and throwing them out.
I do admit throwing the duffel bag of knickknacks over the fence.
$2,000 for emotional distress for what? How are you counseling
Your
her?
Honor, due to the fact that I did take these items right here with me, Lakeisha told me that I was going to be dead, like my dead deceased baby father that I had just lost to cancer, that I was still mourning, which was the reason why I was in Las Vegas, basically trying to clear my,
No, you were in Las Vegas because somebody was trying to kill you.
Oh my God!
That's the whole purpose
Ma'am,
of
go
why you
ahead.
came.
So
Okay,
you want,
Your Honor. Okay, and due to the confusion that she had going on in the household, I was planning on to catch a flight to California. But due to all the commotion, you know, caused me to argue with Cahilia. Cahilia like, get out my house. So my friend.
So are you suing her because Cahilia put you out?
No, because
what are you suing her for? I'm not going to keep listening to these long stories.
What I'm trying to tell you is
you haven't telling me nothing. Your case is dismissed. You haven't told me anything that she's done to you.
No, Your Honor, no. What I'm saying
what
is.
What are you suing her for then?
Your Honor, due to the fact that I have chronic back pain, I had to take the Greyhound bus, which took 13 hours.
What does she have to do with that?
Because she started.
What has she done to cause you to take the bus?
She was leaving anyway. Because she started a fight with me.
How does that make you take the bus?
Because I was going to catch a plane.
See why I dismiss your case? Why? How does she owe you money for you taking the bus instead of a plane?
Because it caused me back pain, Your Honor.
She was taking the bus.
What does she have to do with you taking a bus versus an airplane?
Because due to she caused confusion in the house, it got me and Cahilia to arguing.
All right, well, sue Cahilia. Have a good day. Your claim is dismissed. Judgment for the plaintiff. She admits to taking your things.
Anything that she could say, whatever.
They sleeping together.
It doesn't matter.
Not to mention, that's the same reason why you have bad luck all the time. You got a whole fallopian tube that you lost because your man gave you gonorrhea and you can't have babies. That's why you look bad now. That's why you lost a whole
had a nervous breakdown. That's what's wrong with you. I'm getting paid. That's fine. You might as well not have no kids. You don't take her